So,
Me.
so what is this? This one's episode 6.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, episode 6, which is exciting. So this is our 6th week doing everything.
That is exciting.
Yeah. And we have guests, which is awesome. Ashley and Amos. Lovely people. And that's it. So what do you, I mean, like I said, I had an idea of what we could talk about, but what would y'all like to talk about? I mean, it could literally be anything.
Well, I mean, I can talk about anything.
I was going to say.
Yoga related.
You
Yoga
want to talk about
related.
plants,
So
you want to talk about yoga, you want to talk about dogs, you want to talk about, like, we could talk about so much stuff. Coffee, muffins.
Oh.
We've already had a full conversation about
I know.
food. Yeah, so we've covered that.
Yeah, we've covered
Food's
food.
covered.
Yes. But that's it. So kind of
So
something to
like
go along, with the lines of the yoga. It doesn't have to be like just yoga. But how, yoga is for everybody. Everybody.
Mhm.
And then what I mean, maybe like what that means to you guys. Like what is that? What is your experience with yoga?
That's a great
In this space, outside of this space, your journey, what has it done for you? Just, I don't know.
Oh gosh,
Why you like yoga?
Yoga, why?
that is a
Why
good,
yoga?
that's a good topic.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, you go.
Okay. Okay.
Tell us, Amos, and I'll go next.
That's so great. You.
That's wonderful.
So yoga, just why? There's very intricate and multi-layered answers. I feel like that could come from that. But I'll just start with I'll start from the beginning. A very good place to start. When I was like 15 or 16, I discovered yoga with Adrian. And I was like, at the time, I was a sophomore, junior in high school. And so there was a lot of transitions going on within my own just life and self and household and moving back in with my mom. And it was just a lot of things happening within my world. And there's something about yoga with Adrian and just Adrian specifically. And I loved Benji as well. Throughout every video, I was always watching Benji and just seeing like how relaxed he would be.
Yes.
Or like at random times he'd come up to the video and be like, and poke at Adrian. And it was just so like,
I
I loved all of the energy that came through it. Like it was a very calming and peaceful and just like, I kept gravitating back towards it. And I remember my mom like catching me watch it at times and telling me to turn it off. And yoga was not looked upon well within my family or household growing up at all. And so I still just loved it. Like there's just something about it. I knew it was right.
Right.
And
Just like drawn to it.
I was just continuously drawn to it.
Yeah.
And then, life ebbed and flows and I went off and on. My mat was practicing off and on, but it's always been like a consistent anchor and tethering of sorts for me throughout all my life now, going through like a divorce and coming out and going through college and dropping out of college, then back and graduating and all the things.
All the things.
Through moving through different states or 2 different states, 3 different cities, like just all that kind of transition and again, just life ebbing and flowing. It has always been like a constant, just something I can really go back and find myself within those 4 corners.
Right.
And that for me, it changes everything for my mental state. And then my physical, thankfully, just kind of follows along.
Yeah.
But
Really, we're
it's all
doing
up here
this?
for me.
Yeah.
It's all in my mind, which is why I've really recently loved breath work a lot and getting into that subsection, I guess, of like yoga or just
Right.
it's honestly a whole different world. But it on its own, like integrated with yoga, has just really affected my mental space and state. And that is, for me, it's always things happening up here. I spend a lot of time in my head. So yoga helps, like, again, like I mentioned, tether me and ground me in such a way.
Get out.
Yeah.
Get out of there.
And I just breathe.
Yeah.
We're dangerous.
I just breathe. Yeah. And my body is just now, after 10 plus years or so of doing it, my body's just doing stuff. And that feels wonderful. But it's really the breath. And whenever I'm in tune with this breath and movement and synchronized energy
Mhm.
that I find a flow in.
Well, you
And you
do.
really do find a
Yeah,
flow
because your body
that
starts to just know
starts to
what to
ease itself
do.
through. Yeah.
And it's like just to dance
Yeah, it's beautiful.
with your breath and
Yes.
your movement.
Yeah.
And you just, and then class is over and you're like, whoa.
Every time when class
What
is
just
over,
happened? You know what I'm
I'm like sitting up either in the corner or back here, and I'm just sitting up and I'm just like looking at everybody. I'm like, this is so nice.
Yeah.
And I'm always waiting to like who I'm gonna make eye contact with first, because it's always interesting to see like their or like or like, you know what I mean? Like the different
Where
expressions.
they're at.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where they're at.
Yeah, sometimes yeah, because I feel like when you're done, when you come back into your body, you're
Right.
like,
Mhm.
or in Shavasana specifically, and I actually talked about this today. It's like everything you were doing on your mat, then everything you need to know like hits you all at once
Mhm.
while you're laying there, and you're like, and it can be overwhelming sometimes. Like the emotions, the feelings, the gratitude, the happiness. I've laughed in Shavasana before, like
Yes.
giggled.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
just people don't know that yoga is so much more than like what you see.
Right.
Yes.
Swear.
Like, you know,
Yes.
it's the feeling that is like
Yeah.
the tether that you need, and like the quietness that gives your mind. And
Yeah, and what I've heard
Yeah.
recently is yoga is really everything you don't see. Like that is what yoga is. It's not the pose itself. Like through YTT, we're learning a lot about alignment and all of the specific poses and anatomy of them and everything. But then also like there's this underlying hum of knowing that the yoga is the practice on and off the mat. The
Right.
yoga is this practice of finding alignment with
Mhm.
the mind, body, spirit. And that's just like really for me experiencing that and then just living within that to some degree throughout the last like 10ish years or so
Yes.
has just like I am very passionate about sharing that experience and that feeling like
Yes.
connection with
I like want.
people.
I'm like, you've got to just give me this feeling.
Yeah.
You gotta
Just come and try it.
If you
Just
could just
try
feel
it,
it,
yeah.
you'll just like totally understand, and then you'll just want to come every day with
Right.
me, and like forever, it'll be your thing. It really is. I mean, that
Yeah,
really
for
is
sure. Yeah.
what it is.
And then
yeah.
it's really, really fun to see other people come in that don't have any experience with yoga and to have that initial like, whoa, my body did something I didn't even know it could do, or I've experienced something now within my body, within my mental space, within these four walls that I've never done before. Like that's really cool.
Right.
And I think that's for me as an observer, that's really beautiful to see other people, especially ones that I love dearly, to see them go through that experience and to find that glimmer of self within that mat,
Right.
on that mat.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
I think like also just the awareness that like
Mm-hmm.
yoga gives you, like in YTT, you're not always going to be like yogic in everything you do, but the awareness it gives yourself
Yeah.
to know when you're not,
Right.
you know, to like check yourself, like, oh, whoa, 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 calm down. I'm gonna come back to my practice off the mat. And I do that probably multiple times, several times a day. You know, you're
Or
like,
like you just said not too long ago.
yes. Yes, like when I have something to do, I get very intense and I'm like, do this, do that. And I can be really bossy just so, because y'all don't know the conversation. So, you know, I sent a text message and it was a little bit bossy. And then I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Observing these thoughts, observing these.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have like a million things to do today, but that does not mean I get to be bossy.
Right.
So, you know, yeah, just self-study
Self
Oh, that's a
study.
good one. I
Yes.
like that a lot.
is yoga.
I love that book, man.
I
Loving
love
that book.
Yamas and Niyamas.
Oh, yeah,
So read it,
yeah.
please.
Wait. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It's such a small book, but it has so much information in there, and you can make it last forever. Like you can make that book last forever. All the practices inside of there, and it's I feel like it's something that you never master.
No, each time I've read it or listened to it, I've heard something different each time.
Right.
It's like what you need to hear when you're listening to it. It's like,
Yeah.
oh my God, convicted. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, I heard that, you know? And I just, Yeah.
It's so good.
So
That's the
good.
same way I feel about four agreements, which I love Courtney mentioning that for anyone who like looks for a like foot in the door type book for yoga or just that philosophy and like way of life.
Mhm.
The four agreements, that one you should check out. It's so good.
It's a yearly read.
And yeah, I love to revisit that just as much as the yamas and niyamas because it's such a simple overview or worldview, I guess you
Yeah.
could say, of just like how to experience and live and observe and feel and all these things.
Yeah.
And everything else just kind of finds its way. And that book, yeah, it's lovely.
Same
I
principles
simplified
as
so well.
yamas and
Right.
niyamas, just like easier for maybe like an introductory to
Yeah,
wrap
yeah,
your head
getting into
around
it. Yeah,
because it is
exactly.
so simple.
Mhm.
Simple, not easy.
Yeah.
I love that
Right.
saying because it's
Yeah.
like that is so simple, but like the implementation of that
It's
is
lifelong.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's not easy.
I guess for both of you, wanting to share that feeling that you get is what kind of led you to just teach and share it, whether it's in here, out there, wherever it is, you know, or even finding a deeper understanding for self. That's what I'm learning. That's why I took it again because it's an amazing feeling. And I just want to scream it at the top of the mountain.
I do. I feel like sometimes I do. Like if
Yeah.
any of my friends are watching this, they're like, yo,
I've
Because-
heard it before.
I'm
Yeah.
you've got to come to yoga.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's just, it's the best.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't have decided to do teacher training if I didn't like really feel that way.
Mm.
And I think I knew like that was 100% what I was supposed to be doing when I first saw bodies move. Because I'm always moving. But then when I was teaching and I saw y'all
Mhm.
and made everybody hold a dancer,
Yeah.
because I was like, oh,
It's amazing.
beautiful.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, we felt it too.
They felt, I was in awe. They were shaking.
in a version of awe.
In a version of awe. It was really great.
Yeah.
For me.
But it's so true, those moments where you like it through YTT for myself, just seeing other people like going through their own practice.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, it's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
hard to describe.
Just watching people grow, the people
Mhm.
you love. And not necessarily even grow. I mean, they don't have to be trying anything new, but just
Yeah.
moving through their life. Because that's what they do out there. You know, we just
Yeah.
don't see it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's wonderful to be like, look at them today.
Yeah.
I see you. You know, and that is a wonderful feeling.
Yeah, that's cool.
I never would have anticipated how it feels as a teacher until I did it. And I was like,
Mhm.
this, like you said, it's right. That was right. That was
Yeah.
definitely the right
It'll
thing.
just,
Yeah.
you know, your soul singing.
Swear.
You're like, oh, okay, this is it. This is what I like. I love it. You
Right,
know? Yeah.
Well, what brought you to yoga? What is your why, actually?
Oh my gosh. My why is just to be like the best human I can be. I think I'd like to live the best human experience possible. I don't want to ever, like, I always think ahead and I'm like, when I'm 90 years old and I look back on my life, like, what am I going to say about it?
Right.
You know? And that can be like a scary thing for some people, but it's so inspiring to me because I'm like, oh, well, I get to do that now.
Yeah,
Right.
You know what I mean? I get
do a
to
lot.
I get to
Yeah.
do so many things. So when I'm 90, I know that I'll look back and know that like I lived a strong life. And I think yoga is just a part of it. I don't know. It just felt right. I went to my first yoga class in Los Angeles at Equinox, which is very bougie. But their yoga class was so good.
Right.
And it was dim lights. You got a Chilton towel at the end. It was, you know, it was just really great.
Yeah.
And I immediately had that feeling that you had described watching Adrian, like, oh my God, I love this.
Mhm.
You know, I get to move my body and I danced my whole life and it's like a flow. It feels like a dance
Right.
with the breath. And I don't know, it just feels right in my soul. So that's why I do yoga, is for the feeling,
Right.
you know? And that's why I want to share it with people.
Mhm.
And that's also why I love it here specifically, because as soon as I came here my first time, I was really nervous trying to find a new yoga home. And it felt that the whole room was that energy. You know, you can be yourself. You can have freedom to try anything you want to or not try
Right.
anything you don't want to.
Mhm.
And I just found that like liberating,
Yes.
because it can be a little intimidating. It can be a little intimidating going to a new studio and you have people like upside down and stuff. But then when you realize, I don't have to do that.
No.
And like me and child's pose is celebrated,
Mhm.
Yes.
you know? And I love Courtney will be like, sometimes taking child's pose is sometimes the hardest, you know,
Right.
to pull yourself back when you need to. And I just think that yoga provides like a lot of balance in the world,
Mhm.
because it's a crazy world.
It is.
And
It's wild that you
Indeed.
say that because that's the exact word that was coming to my mind was balance. I was like, oh,
yeah,
that's really is.
just, you
That's
know,
it.
it can feel chaotic. I came in today for class feeling chaotic, and the
Literally
next just,
said, I feel chaos energy. And
Yeah,
I just
no,
laughed.
and it just, that's yoga.
Yeah.
Kind of bringing you back to the moment.
Yeah,
Instead of being caught up in all the things, because life is crazy.
yeah,
And sometimes I just feel very bubbly. I like to reframe sometimes my chaotic energy to just be like we're just feeling very bubbly,
Yeah.
bubbletic energy.
Bubbletic,
That's a
I like
word.
yes. I've been that for a long time.
Yeah.
Bubbletic.
And yoga, there's something that at times it brings that out as
Mhm.
well, because you'll see me on the mat and I like to dance, and so I will just like do my own thing on the mat, which is what I love about the yoga practice and the mat is once you get on there, like it's your practice, you make it your own, do what makes your body feel good.
Right.
And there's times as well where there's like a balance that's brought with the yoga itself and the postures themselves, and finding that like, okay, let's breathe here, let's center again, because that energy can be rambunctious, and energetic selves can be helpful and good, but then also it's good to find the balance of
Right.
some calm and some peace.
Because too much energy can be.
Yeah.
Very bouncy.
It's such an amazing, amazing journey just to watch everybody
Yeah.
do their thing and how they're able to channel and take it to different places.
And work through like all different things.
Mhm.
I mean,
Yes.
like grief,
Yes.
anger, celebration, like silliness, chaotic energy, just all
I
of
work
it,
through a
you
lot
know?
of comparison feeling and like jealousy feeling and this
Yes.
like,
Right.
tension around all of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you work it out on your mat, you know?
Mhm.
And that sounds like, I know like us yogis say, work it out on your mat, but it's like really,
Yeah.
you can. That's the feeling.
I like
That's it right there.
I like how Courtney talks about it. She's always talking about it. Emotions being energy in motion.
Right.
And I think about that all the time when I'm on the mat. And anytime I start crying and that emotion comes up, I think of Courtney saying that. Her voice is just in my ear, in my head saying it. And I just let them flow, because that's
Right.
what all the emotion is. It's just this energy in motion. And there's something about like that synchronicity with then also the breath and the
Mhm.
movement and
Yeah.
your energy and emotion. It's just flowing.
Right.
and I've spent many a times bawling on the mat,
Same.
because it's just
Yes.
again there's a safety that's built up there for me, and like it's a sacred space that has been that way since I was a kid, and so it touches on very vulnerable places within self for me, and it's so nice to have that I guess perspective of those emotions being that just energy and motion, and allowing them to just flow as
Right.
they do, and come and go as they do.
And I think that's a hard place to get to
Mhm.
is allowing your mat to be
Oh,
a safe place
yeah, it is.
wherever you are to feel your feelings,
Mhm.
to let the emotions come up and move through the flow. And I know for me personally, it took me, I was not going to come in here and cry in front of people. There's
Yeah.
just no way.
Yeah, you're like, suck those tears back. Yeah.
Like, why are you crying? Yeah, like quit crying. But it's so wonderful to be able to find a place within myself to know that like it's okay.
Mhm.
It's perfect. It's okay.
beautiful.
Actually, your
Yeah.
body is like wanting and needing to
Yeah,
let that
it's
go.
beautiful.
Like release it.
Release it and,
Yes.
and leave it there.
Leave it.
You know, like you're shedding.
Right.
And that's like beautiful. And I just really think in our world and on social media and everything, it's like, I'm fine, everything's fine. This is like the beautiful part of my life. And so people have gotten really uncomfortable
Right.
with feeling their emotions, like even just in real life.
Right.
And I just think it's a beautiful practice to allow yourself to like, let your heart chakra just go
Yeah.
and just.
No, now we're talking about chakras.
No,
God.
We're in the chakra.
How long do we have?
Yeah. Let's get into it.
Go.
Yeah, we really good.
I love that you said that though, because that right there, like the social media aspect of it, is what really brought, and we talked about that, like what really brought me to want to do this podcast.
Yeah.
Is because I feel like it's happening more and more and more. Where I know my algorithm, anyways, it's being filled with. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of yoga, but it's not like yoga. It's postures, it's asanas, it's
Yeah.
one part of it, but it doesn't. They're all looking perfect and whatever, and they're just getting these things perfect, and their faces are straight. And I'm like, how are you?
How are you
How-
gonna sit down and you look like that?
Yeah, how is your face not like this? Because mine is like I'm sweating, I'm red, like I look crazy. Exactly. And I feel like, and to me, sometimes, like I know whenever I first started coming, even in here or so other places in town, I was very scared because I was like, I don't look like that. I will never look like that, or I may never be able to do some of those things. And like, it took me a long time to know that that's okay. Like even like this month, contentment really hitting hard for me. Because sometimes I compare myself a lot for whatever silly reason, but I'm working on not doing that. And
Same boat.
yeah, and because social media really has got into my mind, and like, I'm behind. I'm not where I'm supposed to be at this age, or I'm not where I'm supposed to be physically or mentally or whatever.
I was just about to say, like, it's not silly that you are comparing yourself.
Mhm.
Like,
I feel like that's
how
what-
can you
Right.
not? You
Right,
know, like
yeah.
you're not the only one.
Mhm.
We all do it,
Yeah.
and that's just what like social media has done, and the
crazy.
algorithms and what you see.
Yes.
And I mean, I think also to come back to awareness, having the awareness that you're having that experience, even because some people just don't even understand, like, this is what I'm doing. And
Why am I feeling this
why
way?
am I feeling this way? How can I fix it? How can I be intentional in my life so I'm no longer doing this? And I mean, that's a powerful thing. So,
Working on it.
yeah.
Because it is. And that's it. Like, I just want other people to know, like, it's not, social media is not real. Like, it's not,
100%.
it's not, I mean, I feel like there is some real content out there.
There is.
And I feel like it's starting to become a thing.
People are like craving authenticity.
Authenticity, yeah.
And
It's not there.
It's not there.
Yeah.
However, when you find things like this
Mhm.
and other creators like this that are having real conversations and talking about the reality
Right.
of
Real.
our life, follow and then watch again and watch other people like that. And you can change your algorithm.
That's true. Yeah.
And I think a lot of people don't understand, like, you really can change your
Right.
algo.
Yeah.
And that goes to, like, that feeds into your life.
Yes.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you start changing
I love that you
your
took it
circles.
broader. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's it.
Your
Yeah.
jobs, your circles, your family, your interactions, your relationships. And
Yeah.
it's so crazy that we get so caught up in our phones.
Mhm.
And that, like, literally dictates our
Well, that's the
life.
first and the easiest and the quickest to take our power away as soon as we wake in the morning.
Yeah.
So it then becomes a daily repetitive
Mhm.
habit. And so it makes sense that none of us know or have a hard time understanding, what am I supposed to do? With all of these thoughts that we all have them.
Yeah, right.
But that's exactly like what Ashley was mentioning. It's designed to do that. So then you have that awareness now and recognize you yourself as the designer
Yeah.
and design that life that you're looking for within the screen. You know?
You take the shame away.
This
from
is why
it.
we needed
Yeah.
to have this conversation.
Yes. Yes.
And that's, I think, a big part, though. Taking the shame is huge. As a person who grew up with innate shame, like built into
Same.
your daily
Mhm.
day, that's been one of the hardest things to unlearn for myself, is that there is no shame around what it is that I'm doing. Like
Yeah.
I am only existing and doing the best I can with what I know now.
Yeah. And once you recognize something that could be improved upon,
Mm-hmm.
instantly, shame should not be the first reaction. And again, simple, not easy.
Right.
But instantly, you have the opportunity to change it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Instantly.
Yeah.
Which is so powerful. You know, you're like, oh, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to feel shameful about it. I'm going to pivot
Yeah.
easy and slowly.
Yes.
But,
Right.
you know, I'm going to
Give
dive
yourself
into a million different habits. But yeah.
On your time.
On your time. And yeah, that's just the awareness.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mhm. But yeah, there's something really interesting about like social media and Instagram specifically, but social media in general being a really helpful tool that we could use. And a lot of people do use as a helpful tool to help beyond just themselves. And then there's also the side of it that's not as nice and friendly to look at, which is like everything, I feel like. And so
Right.
It's an overwhelming majority.
right. And I
It's
think like
hard.
it's taking the opportunity and the invitation just as you are and recognizing that, wait, I want to see something different online. So I'm going to actually create something different
Right.
for this platform, for this space, and find my people amongst that.
Mhm.
So it's beautiful that you like listen to yourself and are recognizing that this is what you're supposed to do. yeah.
It's my mat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
And
love
to circle
that.
back.
Yeah, it is.
Tell me more.
It's my mat.
Okay.
That's it. It really helps me. Like, girl, why are you tripping?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because I get on my mat and I'm very capable, and I know I
It's
am.
like-
I just have to do it. I am the one. I'm in control of this body and this life. And on my mat, that's where I find that. And I'm like, okay, if I can do that here, why am I not taking that out there and
Mhm.
doing that in real life?
Yeah.
Like it's simple. Just you do it here, you can literally do it anywhere else.
I think that's
And
the
that's-
beauty of the journey too, because you start
Yes.
out with your practice
Mhm.
and it's gonna be hard because you've never done it before.
Right.
Your mind doesn't know what's going on. I need to like quiet and stay still and be here and also move my arm here and leg here. Your body doesn't know what it's doing. I've never been in a triangle before. I don't know what this pose is. My hands up here. My anus is flowered. Some might say. But you do
Okay,
it.
Aaron.
Okay, but
Aaron.
you do it, and like the more and more you build strength,
Mm.
mental, physical, you build flexibility, like
Right.
all of these things. And yeah, over that journey of that practice, then you begin to recognize, like, oh, wait, I'm strong in here. I really can be strong out there. And I just love when it begins to kind of, integrate
Yeah.
itself and
Yeah.
comes together.
I feel like that's the practice.
Yes.
That's the
Yes.
real practice.
That's what we're talking about
It's
here.
not yet. All of the asanas, the motion that you're seeing, what are they,
Poses.
poses you're saying, thank you for that word. That gets you to the practice,
Right.
right? But the practice is like out
Mhm.
those doors,
Right.
you know? And again, simple, not easy.
Simple. I love that.
I love
That's
that.
a good reminder.
Like because we're so hard on ourselves sometimes. I'm guilty of it.
Same.
We've talked about,
Same.
just we were all so hard on ourselves, but like we're doing big things,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah.
Be
It's
doing
true.
In a world that is like, stop being positive.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like,
Or like yourself.
or yourself,
And
or
like an individual,
Yes.
like an independent,
Yeah.
authentic person.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Actually,
Yeah.
this is who I am.
Yeah.
yeah, you're like, nope, I'm gonna step out of that line
Yeah.
and I'm gonna go be
Me.
uh-huh.
The weird one. I'm going to be the weird one.
Yes.
It's okay. Didn't you say that yesterday?
Yes.
Today? Yesterday? I don't know.
And I was
Being
like,
a weird one. It's okay.
yeah, I was like,
The
you're
weird
cool.
one.
And you're like, no, I'm
The
weird. And I was
tagline.
like, weird is cool.
Weird is
Seriously,
I'll take it.
who wants to be like, we should not all want to be the same.
Right.
Yeah. Look to be your most unique
Yeah.
butterfly-esque self. Like
Right.
find that version of you
Yeah.
and lean into them. Because
Because no one else is you.
yeah. yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
no
you-
one.
No one else is you. So be you.
Except for my daughter. She's a little bit. That's another conversation.
Thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
Like so much. I
This is great.
thoroughly enjoyed
Thanks for
this
asking.
so
I mean,
much. We need to do this more often.
This was like I feel like I could just do this every week. Is this therapy?
Quite literally.
Could we call this therapy? Talk
Yes.
therapy.
Talk therapy.
Therapy Friday at 11 o'clock.
I'm sorry, I can't be there. I have therapy.
I have therapy. It's
When you texted
It's an
about
appointment.
it, I was like, oh yeah, of course, that's fun. I would love to talk with you.
right.
That's
Yeah.
literally what I
We're gonna
thought.
hang out and
Yeah.
talk, chit chat, and that's all we do.
About our favorite things, which is literally all we do.
Literally.
I mean, honestly, though, we could have kept going.
Well, I don't want to hold you hostage all day,
Yeah, I gotta go.
but yeah, could literally sit there and talk for hours. But yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Are we
Bye,
saying
everybody.
bye?
Yeah.
Wait, are we saying goodbye?
Wait,
Are we?
We're saying goodbye right now, guys.
yes.
Love you. Thank you.
Thank you so
That's really nice. Yes.